Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between. Welcome back to another episode of What's on the Playlist today. So today I'm going to talk about Brendan Maclean. Image over there. You notice I don't have my cute little CD thing here that I do because he doesn't actually have any physical media. This is one of the rare instances where I only have his digital stuff. And you know how much I hate that. But I had it, it's my only option, so I downloaded it. He's kind of a techno pop artist, which is not my usual stuff, but I liked it anyway. He's from Australia. A lot of his albums are just EPs, like 4 or 5 songs in a collection. He's got like 2 full-length albums and then a bunch of singles. He's been around for a while. Hasn't really put out that much music, but he's apparently very popular in Australia. He had a breakthrough hit with a song called Stupid, which is basically about a breakup. If you weren't so stupid, I could have loved you, is the opening lyric. But I couldn't really find anything about him on the internet. It's basically just, here's his albums. He's from Australia. This is the work he's done. And there's nothing else that I could really find. I mean, I didn't do a super deep dive. I spent like 20 minutes on the internet trying to find stuff up about him. That's it. His music is poppy, semi-serious. He's got some deep songs, and the song Stupid is actually kind of just silly. Some of his videos are silly. He's kind of over the top, if you can't tell from the image there. One of the reasons I decided to do this for him is because I got a song stuck in my head the other day of his, and I did something unusual, and I replayed it like 5 times in a row, which I almost never do. But it was just a really cool song, and I liked it. And now I can't remember the title of it. I should have prepared better. I should write scripts, and I'm not going to write scripts for the most part. But what else can I say about him? I was introduced to him in a roundabout way by my youngest daughter. She had got me interested in a podcast. We used to listen to it together, but the podcast has an intermission in it during the middle where they play just random songs, and this is one of them. I gotten interested in a couple of artists because of that podcast, because their little musical interlude there, and they played the song Stupid, and my daughter and I both loved it. We looked up the video on YouTube. It was funny. The video is basically just him like dancing around. It looks like either a high school gym or like a function hall, a corner of a function hall that's been decorated for a party, and he's just like spazzily dancing around this little corner. And in the background, there's this a young girl who's becoming more and more distressed, and she just starts tearing up the scenery and crying and throwing stuff and flipping over chairs and tables while he's happily dancing around. And it made me laugh. The impressive thing about the video for Stupid is that it was done in, it's a oneer. It was done in one take. There's no cuts or edits. The camera is static, stays there, and it has him singing the song and dancing around with her in the background, crying and tearing stuff up. So I know from a cinematic perspective that's difficult to do, even to do 3 minutes, nonstop. You don't see that in movies very often. A lot of cuts and edits, things of that nature. He's also done some controversial stuff. There was a video that he did. I think it was White Canvas. I'm not sure. That he did a video for that was fairly explicit, which got him in trouble with YouTube. There's a regular video for it that is on YouTube, but the original one he released might have been a video, might have been a short film that he released, but it was I've never seen it, but he got in trouble for it. It was apparently very explicit. He's pretty casual about that kind of stuff too. Like there's a couple of videos of him in his underwear, not like deliberately. Like the video the song that got stuck in my head. Basically, the video opens with him like waking up in his apartment, like rolling out of bed in his underwear and getting dressed. So he's very casual about his appearance in that. And he's very flamboyant, or he can be. Like there's some, again, the video, that song that got stuck in my head, which I'm sorry, I can't remember the name of. The song starts off very downbeat and subtle, and then at the end of it kind of like kicks up, and he's like in this glittery suit thing. Maybe not glittery. He's in like kind of just fancy, just doing stuff. And other videos of him, he's just like, again, flamboyantly dancing around. I enjoy his stuff. Hell, I've rambled for 5 minutes and I don't really have that much to talk about, I guess. I'll put it up on the internet anyway. Who knows? I like his stuff. It's different. It's interesting. He has a good voice. He's a good solid tenor with a good range. I guess I don't normally like pop music, but his lyrics are introspective and thoughtful when they're not being silly. So I kind of like that. He's put out some more stuff. Another thing, his music is on Bandcamp on his website, and it's basically pay what you want. You don't have to pay for any of it. I did, because I want to support the artists that I like. I did pay for his music that I downloaded. But he's put out some stuff since I did that download. It's a couple other singles and maybe an EP. I'll have to go back and I may go back and re-download that stuff. I probably should, if I like his stuff as much as I do, enough to make a video about it. But I guess that's my rambling way of maybe introducing you to this dude and maybe getting you to listen to some of his stuff because I like it. And no other reason. As always, thanks for watching. Man, this is not a good video. You should not like this video. I mean, click the like button, but you shouldn't like it. Made myself cough there. Until next time, good hunting.